This video is brought to you by BasRutten.com, Palanti Watches, available at MMAoverload.com, and Power Performance Products, makers of Body Storm and Body Effects.
Who do you think might win the Strikeforce Heavyweight Grand Prix?
Overeem would just rape them all. He's got muscles on top of muscles on top of muscles. You can't even, I don't even know how to explain it. So it will just, without any technique, just rip their heads up and just eat them up.
Who do you think out of the other side might be in the finals against him?
I don't know. That's a good question, but it doesn't matter. Overeem would just kill somebody.
I do think overall, I think that Alistair should be able to pick this whole thing. You know, it's funny that I told him like a year and a half ago, I put him on #1 at the list. And if people complaining, you know, why are you at #1? I say, it's my list. It's freedom of speech. I can put my mother #1 if I like. Werdum is just a guy. Why would you go to the ground? Why on earth would you do? Why would you take the risk against a guy like that? He's going to try to keep the fight standing, you know, and if he can stop his takedowns, listen, he's not going to run out of gas. And if he's going to stop his takedowns, he cannot go to the ground. Although I have to say that Werdum's striking is very underrated, I think. You know, when he fought Fedor, I said, actually before, I said that his striking is, I think, is better than Fedor's, technical-wise. If he's my son, that's a good thing, right? He's embracing him. He's gonna protect him like a father to a lost son.
Who do maybe you see coming out on top in there?
Josh Barnett. I think Barnett's is a beast. He's entirely too good to be a sleeper, but I think there's some really big names, and people mess with Josh a little bit too much because of his history. But Josh is a very, very intelligent dude. He's a very, very good fighter, and he's extremely dangerous everywhere he goes.
I don't know who's going to win the heavyweight tournament. Probably Overeem or Josh Barnett would be my two picks to be in the finals.
What about the heavyweight Grand Prix?
Hell, I don't give a shit. They didn't invite me.
I think I know who you're going to say, but who do you see winning the entire Strikeforce Heavyweight tournament?
Of course, it's going to be definitely Alistair going to be in the tournament. Yeah.
You had kind words to say about Alistair yesterday. So is it safe to say he's your pick to win this whole thing now?
I'll tell you what, he's right now the outside pick to win it. You know, he's a champion of Strikeforce. He's a champion of K1. He's a champion of Dream. So he knows what it's going to take to come and win this tournament. You know, you see now with Bigfoot winning that anything can happen. That you got to be ready. And so I think he's the outside chance of winning it.
Godspeed and party on.